This weekend, NASCAR is at Kansas Speedway for September 27th and 28th of 2025. On Saturday is the Xfinity Series Kansas Lottery 300 and the Cup Series Hollywood Casino 400 on Sunday. The trucks will return to action on Friday, October 3rd for the Charlotte Roval. Last Saturday in the Truck Series EJP 175 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Corey Heim would lead 124 laps for his 9th win of the season, tying Greg Biffle's record from 1999. He is now 95 laps led away from the record of 1,533 set by Mike Skinner in 1996. By the time this season is over, Heim could own all the major records for the Truck Series. Chandler Smith second and Lane Riggs third. Despite the second place finish, Chandler Smith was eliminated from the playoffs along with Jake Garcia. Corey Heim, Lane Riggs, and Daniel Hemrick are your current top three in the playoffs. Last Sunday in the Cup Series Mobile 1 301 at New Hampshire Motor Speedway, Ryan Blaney would lead 116 laps to win his third race of the season and secure his spot in the round of 8. Josh Berry second and William Byron third. Ryan Blaney, William Byron, and Kyle Larson are your current top three in the playoffs. The weekend of racing for the Cup and Xfinity starts on Saturday with Xfinity practice at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, followed by Xfinity qualifying at 11:35 a.m. Eastern Time on the CW app. Cup Series practice is at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, and qualifying is at 2:10 p.m. Eastern Time on True TV. The Xfinity Series Kansas Lottery 300 is at 4 p.m. Eastern Time on the CW. The final event of the weekend on Sunday is the Cup Series Hollywood Casino 400 at 3 p.m. Eastern Time on the USA Network. The weather forecast as of Tuesday for Kansas Motor Speedway has highs around 80 degrees for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. No rain is in the forecast as of the time of making this video. In the 2024 Xfinity Series Kansas Lottery 300, Eric Almirola would lead 16 laps for the win. Cole Custer second and Chandler Smith third. In the 2025 Xfinity Series Kansas Lottery 300, Brandon Jones is my pick to win. Jones has 2 wins at this race in 2019 and 2020, with an 8.9 career average finish on this track in the Xfinity Series. He also has 2 poles in 2022 and in the race last year. There is no doubt that he is very good on this track. In 10 races at Kansas, Jones has 8 top 10 finishes, with 4 of those in the top 5. Justin Allgaier is my first wildcard pick for Kansas. Although Allgaier has no wins at this track, he does have 3 wins at intermediate tracks this season: Las Vegas, Homestead, and Nashville. His success on tracks similar in length to Kansas this season is why he is a wild card this weekend. Sheldon Creed is my second wild card. In the last Bristol race, Creed was second. He now has 15 runner-up finishes in his Xfinity career. Eventually, Creed will find his way to victory lane. In 2022, he was 11th at Kansas. 2023, he was 3rd. And last year, he finished 4th for an average finish of 6.3 at this track in the Xfinity Series. In the 2024 Cup Series Hollywood Casino 400 at Kansas, Ross Chastain led 52 laps for the win, William Byron second, and Martin Truex Jr. third. In the 2025 Hollywood Casino 400, Kyle Larson is my pick to win. In the spring race at Kansas, Larson dominated the field by leading 221 out of 267 laps for the win. Larson also won the spring 2024 Kansas race. He currently has the highest average finish of 6.3 at this track compared to all other active drivers. The first wild card is Christopher Bell. In the spring race at Kansas, Bell was second to Larson. In the last 7 races at this track, Bell is averaging 9.6 with 6 top 10 finishes. Although intermediate tracks have not been his best this season, I think that will change this weekend. The final wildcard is Denny Hamlin. Hamlin is the only active driver with more than 3 wins at this track. He won in 2012, 2019, 2020, and most recently in 2023. His average at this track in the last 7 races is 8.3, with 5 top 5 finishes. Let me know who you think will win any of the races this weekend in the comments. And as always, thanks for watching.